So if you see a file on your computer labeled porn, it's the screenshots for this, just so you know. Hello people of Reddit, yay, we're visiting subreddit. Today I fucked up, cause we all fuck up. Not as badly as some of these people though, especially this first dude. Today I fucked up by getting in the shower with my future mother-in-law. We're about to read the script for a porn. So my fiance and I live together in our house, and because of the whole quarantine thing, she was worried about her mother being all alone, so we invited her to stay with us, and she agreed. A bit awkward at first, but she's good company and passed the awkward stage within 2 days. Yeah, so I woke up this morning, and my fiance wasn't in bed, but I could hear the shower in our bathroom. Feeling a bit frisky, I decided to join her and maybe play around a bit. Got fully naked and ready to go. I opened the door, and the speakers in the bathroom were playing music. And then it hit me. Maybe I should tiptoe in and seductively start kissing her from behind like in the movies.
Oh gosh, there's no way this is real.
I know, it gets less real. It looks hot there, so maybe it'll be the same in real life, right? So I stealthily made it into the shower and wrapped my arms around my fiancé. When she screamed, I just started laughing. Second wrong move. And said in a deep voice, "It's just me, baby." And tried again. It was only when she shouted my name and told me to get the fuck out I realized it was actually her mother, since I'm a slow idiot. I just stood there for about 5 seconds just staring at her as she covered herself before apologizing and running out. As I'm sitting in my car in the garage right now typing this, and I still don't know where my fiance is or why the fuck her mother was showering in our private bathroom instead of the house bathroom. So that's my life right now, and I don't know how I'll live through this. He said it in edit. I didn't realize it wasn't my fiance sooner because the both of them look like sisters. Her mother doesn't age at all, and they share the same hair color and body type, for lack of a better word. I mean, are they identical, dude? Come on. This... Is this the pitch of some porn script that got rejected? I don't think they reject scripts. Update, after spending the past hours across the street with my friend building up confidence, I finally went back home and found both of them sitting on the couch. I first went out, were they naked? I feel like this is where you're going to take the story next. It's been completely unrealistic up to this point. Like, well, we just wanted to try something. I first went up to kiss my fiancée and greet her, but she sort of turned her cheek as I came. I was bloody sweating bricks at this point, and said something around the lines of, "So my mother says you two had quite the morning." Holy shit, I can't even explain how scared I was since they both looked serious, so I started explaining my side of the story. "You see, the reason I was grinding my wiener up in your mom's bum crack." No, you gotta hear my side. There's 2 sides to every story, and this is why I was trying to bone your mom. When all was said, they both kind of looked at each other and then broke into laughter. Apparently her shower had terrible pressure this morning, so my fiance said she could try ours. So basically we're back in the awkward phase, and her mother can barely look at me in the eye, and though my fiance says she's fine with it and understands, I can tell she's a bit angry/disturbed by the fact that her mother and I saw each other naked, and also that I didn't realize it wasn't her soon. Needless to say, I'll never surprise my fiance in the shower ever again. Dude, just come clean. You're anonymous, you're on Reddit. Tell us you were trying to bone your mother-in-law. Like, we'll judge you, but we're already doing that. Now, I knew this was going to happen in the comments, so I scrolled down and looked for it. A porn script was written, so we're gonna read that. "What are you doing, son-in-law?"
I don't know how to shower. You need to help me. I don't know where the water is.
"We shouldn't be doing this, but it feels so good. This is so wrong." Bends over. User might be real 23 said, "Is there any way you could get your dad to shower at your house and trick your fiance into walking in on him? Might balance things out. You know, tit for tit." User of the Day award goes to Buddy McButtface, who said, "After the 45th minute of intercourse, I realized it was her mother. Silly me. I thought the whole body I was groping and licking felt a little bit different from the one that I'm used to." What a serendipitous coinkydink. Next post! Today I fucked up by absent-mindedly propositioning my wife's good friend for sex.
Oh.
I don't know that you can accidentally do that. We'll find out though. While this happened a couple years ago, I still cringe at how bad I messed up here. It started about a decade ago when I tracked down an overseas high school friend of my wife's for her via Facebook. As it happened, we discovered that we shared a love of some nostalgia through music and frequently shared tracks we like with one another. Typically an eclectic mix of punk, jazz, and lots in between. As it happened, I was listening to the Best of Bread one day and decided to send this friend a track I was listening to at that moment. Shared, walked away, did not think another thing about it until I came home from work the next day when wife confronts me, totally serious. Did you send my friend a song telling her that you want to have sex with her? What? You sent the song I'd Like to Make It With You by Bread. Did you mean to do that? Wife laughs at me, knowing that lyrics are not my strong point. I simply do not listen to what they are saying sometimes. I should add that her attention to lyrics is what rekindled my love of Ozzy Osbourne. Her friend was a little uneasy about telling my wife about my hitting on her so blatantly, but she told her friend that I'm not really one to pay attention to the lyrics and it's harmless. Nevertheless, she still had her fun with watching me squirm for a few minutes of that confrontation. Wife got me good with that one. She and her friend had a great laugh over it, and like I said, I still cringe at my fuck up. Needless to say, I'm paying attention to lyrics a bit more now. That seems a bit absurd. You're not propositioning her, you're like, hey, I like this song. I don't know, unless I don't know that song. If the lyrics are like, do you wanna burn me? I promise that my wife will never find out. The song specifically made to ask if you wanna have sex. But this user phrased it better than I could have by saying, if sharing songs about sex meant invitations to fuck, we would all be cousins by now. You know how many friends I've sent the link to Jenny Was a Friend of Mine by The Killers to? And I've never murdered a woman. Like, I'm not inviting them to help me hide a body or anything like that. Next post! Today I fucked up by watching porn while my wife and daughter are taking a bath. My daughter and wife were taking a bath. When we do this, one of us waits in the room next to the bathroom, waiting for the knocking sign of the one bathing with our daughter to come over and take our child out. This takes about 20 minutes, and I thought I'd take my time and do a little solo round because it's the red time of the month. So I am in the room next to the bathroom. My girl's peacefully taking a bath, and I take out my mobile phone and start looking for a good video on Pornhub. After I finally find one, it didn't take long, and my wife shouted for me, which seemed weird because we normally use the knocking sign. I put my phone aside and went to the bathroom, just to realize they had been listening to the porn I watched, because they were listening to music with a Bluetooth speaker connected to my phone. To make it clear, my phone provided the music they were listening to. That's why I didn't think about the Bluetooth icon. All I thought was, how the fuck didn't I realize there was no sound? Luckily, my daughter is way too young to understand any of the things she might have heard, and my wife still laughs her ass off. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been hooked to like the Bluetooth of the car or something, because that'll like put the title of your YouTube video on the screen of the car. So your daughter could have been like, Mommy, what's Ass Punisher 69? User Lauren Slicker said, Bluetooth is a whore. Once paired, it'll connect with anything unpredictably. You think your phone is your speaker's favorite? Think again. Like an unfaithful partner, as soon as you're out of sight, it starts looking to hook up. User Zumba says, I perform a prefab check every single time. I triple mute devices if there's even a remote chance someone will hear. Monitor muted. Monitor sound disabled in the control panel, just in case my headphone unplugged. I turn off Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on my phone to stop accidental airplaying or porn playing out of my Bluetooth speaker, which is muted. Damn, you got a whole ritual. Further down in this thread, user Zumba also said, I use data, but on the topic of saved shit, I have a 10 gigabyte folder of animated Rule 34 stuff, plus WebMS, because it's super hard to find stuff that I like, and it's even harder to find it in fappable format. So I have to save it to my PC for future use. Folder's been transferred from 3 different PCs, and it's auto-synced to the cloud. So anytime I add anything, it auto-uploads. I put a whole folder into VLC on shuffle, so it's like a randomized playlist of everything I like. Do they let you do playlists on Pornhub like they do on YouTube?
Oh, God. gosh.
This dude takes porn seriously. My favorite reply to that was from user Ukumura's Hell, 10 gigabyte folder. Every day we stray further from God's light. 10 gigabytes. That's all gotta be in like 8K or some shit like that. User Baron Cyber said, I have an almost worse story. I was in the tub soaking and decided to do the deed. Oh, dude, you're gonna float in your own jizz. Blah. I tried to make it full screen and accidentally hit the cast button.
No.
Before I could stop, it started casting to the living room TV where my mom could see it in full view as she was making breakfast. Now your mom knows what kind of weird shit you're into.
And it's not like you can run out to stop it because you're naked in the tub.
Hopefully you're not into that weird, oh no, stepmom shit. That'd be awkward. To which another user replied, this is not almost worse. This is worse. Yeah. Well, it was a good time today, commiserating with all of humanity and r/today I fucked up. Let me know in the comments sections times when you have fucked up. Make sure to like and subscribe so we can hear about more fuck ups in the future.